Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Everybody get comfy cozy. We're going to hang out for a little while, do some shit. It's going to be fun. Welcome in, everybody. Oh, come on in, everybody. Everybody get comfy. It's going to be... it might be a relatively boring stream this week. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see what pops up. Oh, shit. Hold on. My chat is not showing. Why is my chat not showing? These motherfuckers. Welcome in, everybody. Russ, good to see you, buddy. Oh. I'm sure my chat will decide it wants to show its face. Chris, what's going on, my friend? Welcome, welcome. Andy, if you chatted, I did not see you, but lovely to see your face, even though I can't see your face. Trick, you son of a bitch. Always with the first. Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. I did not grab my hydration. Just a moment. Everybody hang out for a minute. All right, we back in this bitch. You would, Trick. Switch to live chat. I don't know if I want to do that 100%. We'll give it a shot. Last time I had live chat on, I had some very, very poor experiences with certain people. But let's see. Let me switch over to live chat. Hang on. Bears win the fucking Super Bowl. Go fuck yourself. Let's see here. All right, hang on. All right. Give me a second. Switch to live chat. Got it. Okay. How the fuck do I do that? Hang on. Top of the icon. Yep, there it is. All right, live chat it is. All right, there we go. It is set. Okay. All right. Live chat should be set. So we'll see how it pops off. Let's see here. Let me just make sure it stayed that way now. We're still in. No. Live chat. Okay. I guess I'm just going to have to keep it open. Good. It's muted. Fantastic. Okay. All right. Live chat is now open. So we'll see how everything goes. All right. Them and the Maple Leafs, huh? Jesus Christ. All right, excellent. Thank you for that, Russ. I appreciate you. I'm barely a technician, let alone a streamer. All right. All right. So, like I was saying at the beginning of things, as far as repairs go, it's probably going to be fairly boring. I'm doing a lot of controllers tonight. I have controllers to catch up on, so that's predominantly what I'll be working on. I do have two PS5s that I need to tidy up, so we will do that before we get to the controllers. But I don't have any actual consoles to fix. So what I use for multi-stream, Streamlabs. I paid for the premium shit, whatever the hell that costs. So I need to look. There's a lot of stuff I need to do, and just speaking honestly, a lot of stuff that I need help with because I don't know how to set up commands. I'd love to have some commands that y'all can sit around and dick around and have fun with and shit. I barely got the fucking subscription thing to function properly. That it notifies me when I get subs and donations and all that kind of shit. I need to assign somebody moderator at some point in time in my life. Never pointing at Roy's house. Well, yes, indeed. Yeti, good to see you, my friend. Welcome in. Welcome. There's a lot of stuff that I need to do, and I just do not have the time or the gumption to do it. I have no chutzpah is the problem. There is no chutzpah in the old goyams down here to get all this shit done. I'll get to it one day, though. One day at a time. Oh, where are we at? 8 minutes. We'll give it a couple minutes, let some people trickle in here, and then we'll get started on all this deliciousness that we have to work on today. So you can see the outline of the PS5 here. That is what we're going to be working on. Also, before I get too far into this, I have been bragging since 3 weeks ago about how I got 2 low firmware consoles. And now, to be fair, the one low firmware I had, I did, and the one I'm going to complain about, I did not do on stream. I ended up doing it on, Yeti understands. I ended up doing it on just on a random Tuesday. So for those of you that don't know, I repair Tuesdays, Thursdays, and I stream on Saturdays to balance out my normal 9 to 5 and my Dungeons and Dragons routine and my meetings that I go to. I'm extraordinarily busy. It was 10.4. And I've been sitting bragging to all these people, oh yeah, I got fucking 2 low firmware consoles off of Facebook Marketplace. Bitch, 2.4 is not fucking low firmware. I am fucking, 10.4 cannot be jailbroken. So unfortunately, I do need to make my money back on it, so I am going to upgrade it and sell it. But the other one I have is low firmware, and that's the one that I have right here that we need to transfer. And I'll show you what I mean by transfer in just a few moments here. But you guys will remember this one because we worked on it quite a bit. Yeah, I mean, I know it's already at 10 point, what is it, like 10.02 or something like that is the latest jailbreak. 10.4 will be coming out fairly soon. Uh, yeah, I mean, maybe I'll hold on to it. I don't know. To be honest, I really need to get the recoup on the funds, because I've sunk quite a bit of money into consoles recently, and unfortunately, a lot of them are still sitting here. So, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But this one is low firmware. This one's like 7.6. I don't remember what we found it, but we'll double check. PS3, Ricky, good to see you, brother. Welcome in. Welcome in. PS5 for now. No PS3s. It will be very few and far between. You'll see a PS3 on this channel. But welcome in. Good to see you, brother. Where are we at? 11 minutes. Perfect. Let's get it going. All right. So what we have here is this PS5. Now, you guys will remember this PS5 because this is that horribly dirty 7.61. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You can jailbreak PS5s now. Yeah. So you guys will remember this from that horrible, disgusting fucking mess of a PS5 that I got. This is the one where we had to redo the South Bridge a couple times because the bridges kept getting the balls underneath the South Bridge kept bridging together, and we finally got it to work. So that's how we found out it was a 7.6, or whatever the fuck it is. I don't know. We'll double check when I get it all swapped over. But you can see that this case is absolutely atrocious. It is god awful. I mean, you can see all of the. Let me try and get some light over here. So you can see all the roach entrails. You can see the roach nasty from all over this thing. So we're not going to sell it like that. There we go. Okay. So, like I said, we're not going to sell it like that. We are going to put this in a new case. I don't have a what's it called? I don't have an ultrasonic cleaner. I'm not going to put it in my fucking bathtub because my partner will shoot the shit out of me. So we're just going to put it in a new case. I did go ahead and buy a new case from eBay. And I bought a new fan and a new LED ribbon cable because this one is fucking gross. Matter of fact, let me get some gloves on real quick. Hang on. Oh, Grass Puddle, welcome in, my friend. I've been seeing you around the other streams. Nice to see you pop in here. That's real nice. All right. So, how far down am I going to need to go? Pretty much the whole way. All right. So, first things first, let's take this cover right here off. There we are. Ooh, that is nasty, boy. Okay. This the PS5 smells like it smells like $300 profit. That's what it smells like. So I'll deal with it. But yeah, it is atrocious. It is really fucking gross. Well, so yeah, as you can clearly see by all of the corrosion here, all of this. What's that PS5 taste like? Ooh. I got to be politically correct because I'm on YouTube. There's a lot of things that I want to say, but I can't be spotting off at the mouth in certain ways. It tastes like a penny that's been left over at the bottom of a strip club at 2 a.m. after somebody poured the bar mat on it. All right. So the reason I'm taking the board out is because I know I need to respread the liquid metal on it. So, and normally I would just take the whole thing out, but I have to take the, I do have to get the liquid metal off and service it real quick. So, yeah, you can see the, what liquid metal? Yeah. There's that dry spot, and then there's like nothing on the fucking chip. So, yeah, it needs some work. All right. Don't ask questions you don't want the answer to, Russ. I lived a long life before I started YouTube. All right. There we go. Oh, sticky. Oh, dear God Almighty. Woo! Look at that. Doesn't that look tasty? So unfortunately, I don't have a spare heatsink, and I was not able to find one in time, so I will be reusing the heatsink on it. And the power supply actually works, so I'm going to clean the power supply off, and then and we'll reuse the power supply as well. But I am going to have to salvage as much as I can from this, which is not ideal. But good God, look at this. Look at it. Phew. Shit, man. All right. Give me just a second here. I got to regroup. Okay. There you go. There's the kids' sandbox for you guys to play in. All right. So, heat sink is salvaged. Ace, welcome in, brother. Welcome, welcome. All right. That, and we're going to salvage the power supply because the power supply actually fucking works somehow. This is the one from 2 weeks ago. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, good God. Yeah, this is the one from 2 weeks ago, Ricky. The board finally worked. We finally got the South Bridge to work properly. Yep. Yeah, this is the same one, my friend. Same exact one. Somehow, in all this fucking mess, the Wi-Fi area is completely untouched and the power supply works. Go fucking figure. Okay. Let's give this a little bit of alcohol real quick. Give it a quick scrub down. All right. Where's my scrubby? Here we are. All right. Power supply salvaged. And this is what remains. Yeah, that's exactly right, B. That's exactly what this fucking is. Oh yeah, no. So for those of you that don't know, I live in Florida, which is hot, humid, and fucking disgusting as far as roaches go. And me being in this industry, I have a professional pest control company that comes out here on a regular basis to make sure my house isn't fucking infested, because I do this out of an office. But just to give you guys a nice close-up visual. Nope. Microphone down. Scapular, welcome in, buddy. Yep, PS5. So the PS5 has already been fixed, just to be clear. We're just transferring cases. All right, so let's have a look-see, shall we? Oh, yeah. Oh, look at that. Oh, doesn't that look lovely? Oh, yeah. Oh, that's just fantastic. Don't you want that crawling around while you're playing FIFA? This one's trying to go for a more angelic look real quick. Hang on, let me. Where are we? Where are we? There we are. We got the Cthulhu. No, again, I live in Florida. We got plenty of fucking lizards. But unfortunately, I can't let them in my house because there's also cats. All right. So, I do need to double check if there's anything else I need to salvage from this. Like, I think I need to take this front board. The front board looks relatively okay. I got to take this power board. And I think I got to take this. I got to take these Wi-Fi cables over here as well. Yeah, so I still got to disassemble this a little bit. Oh, okay. Yeah, Ricky, so you know then. Fucking Boynton's like 15 minutes from where I am. All right, so I am going to steal this LED right here. I'm going to steal that because I have a feeling I'm going to need it. I also just realized that I'm out of liquid metal completely, so I'm going to have to salvage as best I can with whatever's there. I got to get more ordered. I got to be real careful about taking this off. But there are some other things that need to be salvaged from it, so. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I mean, the other boards don't look too bad, although this What do you mean wire glue? What are you talking about? That LED board right here, though. Ain't no saving that shit. That's fully fucked. So I did order a replacement because there's no way in hell I was using that one. Okay. So let's unbox some shit real quick so we can start putting shit back together. All right. Oh, are you talking about the liquid metal that I was mentioning? Wait, Sloth's in here too? Why am I not seeing all the chats? I have live chat on. Oh no, liquid metal is the thermal compound that the PS5 used instead of thermal paste. I don't know exactly what it's made out of, but it works, so I don't ask questions. Sloth, if you're typing, I can't fucking see you, my guy. Hold on. Oh, Sloth is here. What the hell? Why can I not see him on my... I mean, maybe one time, Grass. What's up, Sloth? Good to see you, brother. I didn't, for some reason, your chat isn't showing up on my chat log here. Okay. All right, save this box. Always save the boxes. And let's see what this frame looks like. I have not opened anything that I ordered for this. Oh, Paul, good to see you, brother. Oh, all right, now you're popping up. Good to see you, brother. Paul, good to see you as well, my friend. Yeah, it's gross as fuck. That's why we're changing it out. So for those of you that were not here 2 weeks ago, we fixed the PS5, this PS5. It had a blown, it was a no power issue. I bought it from Facebook Marketplace for $130. And it had a no power issue. And then as soon as I saw all of this, immediate thought was power supply's dead. But no, surprisingly, the power supply worked. It was a south bridge that had blown. And we replaced the south bridge like 3 times because I kept fucking it up and bridging the balls underneath. But it turned out to be a low firmware PS5 with I think it was like 7.6 or something like that firmware. So I'm not going to resell it in this fucking condition. And I'm not going to clean it because I'm not putting that anywhere near anything that touches any other part of my body. So, oh damn, it needs the fucking thing too, son of a bitch. Okay, well, I have the case, but I don't. You know what? I might have another one of these. I need this fucking outer ring, son of a bitch. Okay. All right. Let me see if I have one. Hang on. Oh, it smells fantastic, my friend. It smells like fucking money. All right, hang on 1 second. Let me go through the parts bin. So, aha. I hope it's the same. It's from a 1215, but it should work. Yeah, should work. Aha. Oh, you want? Yeah, no, the down camera is shitty. The max output it has is 720. Oh yeah, Paul, big time. Yeah, the low firmware ones can be jailbroken. You can't mention anything about jailbreak on eBay, but yeah, the low firmware ones on eBay I typically sell for like 475, and if you get really low, like in the 6 to 5s, you can even get up to like 500, 550, something like that. That's US. But yeah, usually around 475 is what I sell the low firmware ones for, and that's just console only, no controller, no nothing. Disc edition though, it has to be disc edition. Yeah, so yeah, you can get good money for the low firmware ones. So good job. Oh yeah, if you get, I'm telling you guys, if you got the low firmware ones, get them on eBay. You'll make fucking bank on them. I paid $130 for this. I'm going to sell it for like 475. So it's worth all the extra effort I'm going into. Now, to be fair, I just put in an extra like $50 in parts between the case, the new fan, and the fucking the LED ribbon cable and board. So yeah, call it 180, but still make it 475. Yeah, we take those wins. We're just going to move that disgusting shit out of the way. And we're going to bring in, look at this. Oh, so beautiful. So lovely. So nice. So they can for some of the older revisions, like I believe towards like the 5.0s and shit like that. You can absolutely use digital ones. It just takes a lot longer because you have to go through modded BIOS. But for the disc edition ones, it's just as simple as fucking putting a disc in there that you can order for like $60, something like that, and fucking it takes like 10 minutes to get it done. Yeah, Yeti. If you Oh, they have updated ones without the disc. Oh, wow. Okay. I know the disc was one that everybody was wanting because it was just, yeah, you put the disc in, it was a quick job, and then you're out the door. Oh, there we go. Oh, look at it. So beautiful. So nice. Now let's fuck it back in. Oh yeah, PS4s. You can see the PS4 low firmware still sell for a lot too because you can mod those too. I remember the first console I ever purchased on Facebook Marketplace. I bought it from a guy like an hour away from me because he was selling it for $25. It was an original PS5 fat or PS4 fat, sorry. And he was selling it for $25 because it didn't turn on anymore. So I said, "Fuck it, it's $25." It was literally the first console I ever bought to repair on my own. I went up there. He showed me it didn't work and everything like that. I said, "That's fine." Gave him $25. I said, "Hey, if I fix it, I'll text you pictures and let you know what it was." The only thing that was wrong with it was the power cord. The power cord had shorted out. And I just put a new power cord in it and booted right up just fine. And had software version like 3.25 on it. For a $25 thing, I sold it for like $220, something like that. It was beautiful. Yeah, PS4s. There's just no market for them right now for me. I had someone earlier asking me if I wanted to buy one that had a bad HDMI port. There's just no market. I mean, unless I'm buying them for like $30, it's not worth it for me to put in the effort to buy them, fix them, and then resell them. Clean them, resell them. It's just David showing up. Oh, there you go. See, Sloth jumping on there big time. Yeah, PS4 is just not worth it. I'll still buy an Xbox One X on occasion because I have a guy on eBay who buys them specifically once I fix them up. So I'll still buy those every now and again. I am always on the hunt for a Taco Bell Xbox One X. I check eBay at least once a week to see if I can find one that's broken that I can fix because I fucking love those things. Special edition consoles, I'll go back a little bit and get those. I love special editions. So, all right. I hate putting this heatsink back in here, but I just do not have a choice. Oh, these cables are way too long on the 1215. Okay. Well, it is what it is. We'll make it work. Okay. Do I want to make it work or do I want to swap them over? Nah, I'll make it work. Yeah, see, so that's the thing. There is a kernel exploit for 10.6, but it's not fully jailbreakable yet. That's the problem. Because otherwise, trust me, I'd have that 10.4 up on the market still. Oh, Yeti, if you've got a Taco Bell Xbox to fix, please get. If you don't have me on Discord, find me on Discord, Roy's Repair. Actually, it might be fully Roy's Repair and Resale. Hang on, let me look. Where's my mouse? I don't even know my Discord shit. That's how bad I am at Discord. Where are we? Oh yeah. So Roy's Repair and Resale on Discord. Hot cows jumping in. Yeah, so Yeti, if you're on Discord and you happen to find a Taco Bell Xbox One X that needs repair, yeah, we'll talk numbers, my friend. Are you in the US by chance? I don't think I've caught one of your videos or streams yet, but if so. Look at all these people coming and hanging out with your boy on a Saturday evening. That's so nice. It's so nice. Let me brush this off real quick. All right. Go. Oh, no worries, David. Yeah, so it depends on which Xbox. So I don't work on the original Xboxes. It's just not my forte. Not something I've done. I'd be down to check it out at some point. Just not my thing. But the Xbox One X, I fucking love that console. I fixed 3 of them in my life so far. Oh, Alaska. Okay. And David, yeah, no worries on the PSUs, but I'll just be excited to see what you find out. I still have a few extras lying around. I always keep a couple sets just in case some people want to work on them. And Lord knows they come by enough. MacBook One M1 Air. Oh, God. Oh, yeah. No, I mean, Xbox had its time for sure. Now, granted, I was always a PlayStation kid. Grew up on it and will never be anything else. The only thing that's close to an Xbox that I have is that ROG Ally that I'm giving away, which, by the way, we are getting extraordinarily close to that ROG Ally giveaway. I think I need 52 more YouTube subscribers and like 38 Twitch followers. So you guys keep liking, keep commenting, keep sharing the videos. I cannot wait to give that thing away. Okay, Alaska. Yeah, Alaska's doable. If you come across it and you remember what's wrong with it, shoot me a message on Discord, Roy's Repair and Resale, and we'll talk some numbers. I love those Taco Bell Xboxes. There's just something about them that tickles my fancy. But I like the hype. All right, we're back. Haha. Just kidding. All right, we're back. Sorry about that. My bad. Are we good? Yeah, we're good. Okay. Yes. It's like I was saying earlier in the stream, I am working on getting commands and all that shit set up. I do work a normal 9 to 5 job, along with a D&D campaign and going to meetings and trying to run this damn business. So I don't have a lot of time to dedicate to the actual streaming portion of shit. But commands and all that will be set up. Oh shit, Beat Slayer dropping the subscription on YouTube. Much obliged, my friend. Much obliged. That's fucking dope. Oh. Well, yeah, I mean that's roysroom.com, which is a subsidiary doing business as roysrepairandresale.com. It's a whole different thing. All right, just gonna get this thing locked back in place. And then we'll work on that liquid metal real quick. Chris, what's going on, my man? Welcome, welcome. Okay. All right, let's work on this liquid metal. Welcome in, everybody. Be sure to throw them likes up in there. Subscribe if you haven't already. If you have a Twitch channel, go follow your boy on Twitch. We're getting real fucking close to that ROG Ally giveaway, and I want to fucking give it away. Get it out of my goddamn house already. But I do appreciate all you guys in a very genuine way. Thank you guys for coming and spending a couple of hours hanging out with me while we work on some shit. Oh man, this fucking oxidation is so bad. It is highly oxidized. I feel like getting it back on here is going to be a motherfucker. This PS5... Sorry, guys. 1 second. This PS5 was purchased through Facebook Marketplace as part of a 2-console bundle that I bought. So I paid about $130 for each of the consoles. This PS5... Oh, wait. You may not have seen it. Let me bring it back on screen real quick. So this was the case I took this PS5 out of. Just in case those of you that were not here, this is the case that the PS5 came out of. Yeah, that's delicious right there. Okay. It was a no power issue. The South Bridge was bad. We replaced the South Bridge a couple of times because I fucked it up. And now it works. And it's the low firmware. It's like 7.6 or something like that. 7.6 firmware. Oh, yeah. Yeah, buddy. That's what I get to do. Actually, I can lose these gloves now. I hate wearing these fucking things. All right. Time to break out the finger condom. Yeah, this thing is really oxidized. I'm going to have to scrub the shit out of it. I hope I can get at least most of it. But again, for $130, just for a Southbridge replacement and to replace the case on it for a low firmware console, not too fucking shabby. Not too shabby at all. Yeah, Scored on the road piss. Yeah, fucking seriously. All right, that actually worked out better than I thought it would. Okay, cool. Yeah, that worked out really nicely. All right. Let's move this out of the way real quick. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Oh, it's all over my workbench. Anyone else hear canaries? Yeah. It's the sound of the last bit of my patience dying on this board. All right, sorry. One more. I got to go get my vacuum. This is disgusting. Hang on. Right now, the fully exploitable, I think, is 10.02 is the highest exploitable model. All right, there. Yeah, no worries, brother. No worries at all. And actually, I didn't even find out that it was the 10.4 was the or 10.02 was the lowest jailbreakable model until earlier today because I had that console listed on Facebook Marketplace, and some random person actually reached out to me and said, "Hey, man, just so you know, 10.4 isn't fully jailbreakable yet." And I had to go and look just to be sure, and sure enough, he was right. But I gained a customer out of it because he didn't know I run a repair shop, and we talked shop for a little bit. And now, when he needs repairs, he's going to send them over to me. So it pays to honor your mistake. Own your shit. So a little bit of that residual liquid metal from the die to load this board up, or to load this die up. And then we're just going to move it back onto the chip. Oh yeah, always. It all works out. You do the right thing, good things happen. Now this doesn't want to stick. There we go. That good? Doesn't look like it. There we go. Now another little corner up here. That's fine. It's going to squish out anyway. Not a big deal. Okay, beautiful. Oh no. I would have done everything under the sun to try and buy that fucking PlayStation, man. Offer him a trade-in, something. Oh, PSP is God. I struggle with handhelds simply because my hands are large and it is difficult for me to handle them. I get calls all the time for like 3DSs and shit like that, and it's just I can't work on hand. It's not that I can't; it's just a struggle. Oh, damn it. I forgot the damn LED ribbon cable. Oh, damn. That really? You can't go to the fucking salvage yard anymore? That's bullshit. I'm sure this is going to reach. Yeah, it's going to reach. Okay. All right. Well, we got a board out of it. That's nice. Let's turn this around and try to do it properly. I was trying to be cool and do it upside down, but it did not want to work for me. See, this is what I mean. I have very large hands, and my tweezers suck for this. I guess I'm gonna have to try the tweezers. My tweezers suck though, so I don't know how well it's gonna go. But we'll give it the old college try. All right, there we go. We got it. Oh, damn it. All right, there we go. Pain in the ass. The smart tweezers look really nice. I'm excited to give those a shot. I think I am going to end up buying a set. Okay. All right, we're coming along here. Now, I do still have to test this thing as well because the only thing we did was make sure the board worked. I do not know that the disk drive works on this. Oh, hell yeah. Awesome. That is fucking lovely. All right. Let me go grab the rest of the shit that goes to this thing. Oh. Without, so I sell them usually for in the neighborhood of like 220 to 250 and in like really good condition. Otherwise, I mean, you can get them, again, that's repaired. If it's like new, untouched, and might have some scratches on it, you can easily push like 250, 275 for sure. Those Taco Bell Xboxes are beauties. People love them. Yeah, it was a promo they ran with Taco Bell for a small period of time. I still say it every month. Oh no, yeah, well, I don't know how much you sell the regular ones for, but the Taco Bell ones you can get on eBay for they sell for a pretty penny. Okay. I'm just going to steal from my massive pile of screws here. That looks pretty close. Yeah, it's literally the only thing that's different about those Xboxes is the outer casing, and then it has a speaker on it that plays the Taco Bell sound when you turn it on. Yeah, and it has different outer casing. Yeah. So that's a reasonable price. Yeah, with the original controller and everything. I mean, again, it's worth whatever someone's willing to pay for it. Is really what it comes down to. You can price it however you want, and maybe somebody's going to come along in a desperate move and buy it. But if you want it to sell and actually make some profit on it, yeah, it's going to have to be reasonably priced. Man, I fucking wish. Exactly. For the Taco Bell dong, you absolutely pay premium. That is the premium subscription tier. No Chihuahua included, unfortunately. Very sad. Okay. See, Yeti's doing it right. I respect that, Yeti. I respect the fuck out of that. Good for you, dude. Right. So really, we're just going to put this back together. We're going to test and make sure everything works. And then we're going to move on to the actual repairs of the evening. The only other thing that I have is a return from a customer for a console I sold that was overheating when playing Fortnite. So I have a feeling I probably forgot to do a proper liquid metal service on it. which is on me. I gave him a full refund. He gave me the console back, and he said if it's once it's fixed again, you can send me videos of it working. He'll buy it back. So that's on me. But I'm not going to make you guys sit through and watch me fucking respread liquid metal again. Did I grab the exact amount of screws? Fuck, I'm one short. God damn it. That's pretty good for just guessing, though. Oh, yeah, no. The power screwdriver is life, my friend. Okay. All right. Dust this off a bit. Oh, put the Wi-Fi cables back on. That would be helpful. I mean, this adhesive ain't holding shit, but it'll do for the purposes of what I need it to. Angry's back in here. Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Okay. All right, disk drive going back in, y'all. Troubleshooting. Oh yeah, no, David. The recalls are always going to be bad from here on out. Don't expect anything less. They are in the market of putting things out quickly and minimally reliably. So, for those of you that don't know, my 9-to-5 job is working in automotive. So, I have far too much knowledge on the way the cars are, and I still bought a fucking Kia. All right, that tells you how fucking dumb I am. Oh, nice. What kind of troubleshooting you doing on a PS3, bud? I am not at all familiar with fixing them, but I'm always interested in listening. I actually partnered up with well, not partnered up, but yeah, doing a business to business kind of thing with a local comic book shop down here. Owner's an old friend of a friend, and we met up looking for just talking shop, and I think I might have repaired. Oh, I repaired some of his Xbox controllers for him, and it turns out he started doing the retro repairs on the older consoles like PS3s, NESs, that kind of stuff. So all the things that I don't do, I just send to him. My buddy Ralph. Ralph, if you're in here, shout out. I know you were here a couple weeks ago. Hot issue and cold. Let's display. Warms up and loses signal. Sounds like shitty solder joints. CPU maybe? Shitty CPU issue? Or failing display chip? Yeah, I'm sure there's other people who would be way more knowledgeable about that than me. All right, and new fan. Only HDMI. Interesting. Had to buy a new fan because the other fan was completely and utterly corroded. For those of you that did not see the fan last week, this is the fan that came out of it. Yeah, but failing HDMI chip. Gotta love Sony. So yeah, this is the disgusting ass fan that came out of here. By the way, not this stream, but next stream, somebody remind me that I got to put some mods in here, or admins, or whatever whatever the fuck YouTube considers them. I got to get some mods in here to help out with streams and such. So reach out to me on Discord if you want to be a mod on one of my streams. That'd be fantastic. I appreciate you. Oh, you know what? I have better ones. Why am I using that one? Fuck that one. I have replacements. That's why I keep spare parts. That's not the right one. Watch, I don't have the fucking right one. I do. Mute. Yeah. Sounds like shitty Sony encoders. But again, I don't know anything about PS3, so don't fucking listen to me. All right. You know, put back together, this actually looks like a halfway decent console. All right, there we go. Last and final screw. So, did the PS3 still use the old style QFN chips with the spindly legs on them, like the older model PS4s? Or do they use the newer style QFNs with just the pads? We'll see if I have another fin. Yeah, it looks a lot better. You'd almost never know that it came out of a horribly fucking destroyed console. BGA HDMI chips? Oh shit. Got better plates to put on it. Throw those plates away. Actually, I'll clean the plates. I'll keep those. No spare fins, unfortunately, which is unfortunate. All right, so I'll clean off that one I have then. Just got to clean up these fins real quick, guys. Bear with me here. I promise we're actually going to repair some shit today. I promise, I promise. Yeah, David be working on TVs and shit, fucking going way out on a goddamn limb here. Though, to be fair, the couple of TVs I've worked on, I did have fun with. I just don't have the space for it. No. Did I get a reperm? Nah, man, this is all natural, baby. This is just straight waves. Yep. Give her a quick wipe down. David, a good person to ask about that if you end up popping over to one of his streams is Andy over at Swindon Electronic Repairs. I know he works on some of the more retro electronic stuff. He may have a good direction to at least put you in. Go. Any more bee issues? No, it wasn't bees, it was spiders. Spiders was the last one. And I'm still fighting them every goddamn day. Okay, so I'll clean up the rest of it later. But I want to turn it on, make sure that this drive works. All right, let's take a pop over real quick. Where's my remote? No, I called the broom man. All right. Still turned on. That is best possible news. All right. Front board works. Go. Okay, we're just going to pop onto this guy's thing real quick. Okay, so where is my telephone? Just so I can show you guys the software. But my camera doesn't go up quite that far. Yeah, there you go. 7.4. That's some beautiful shit right there. Okay. Let's make sure it connects to the internet. We're not going to let it download anything, of course, but I need to make sure it works. Oh, you guys want to see this obnoxious ass fucking vape I got? Hang on. You ready for this shit? Fucking ridiculous. Well, like I said, Yeti, I haven't been over there yet. I've been trying to make the rounds a lot more lately while I'm at work. So I've been popping into Andy streams. I've seen a lot of him doing like jukeboxes and shit like that. I went over to MK Fixes last week. I pop into Ace's streams every now and again. I got to get over to you guys. I'm making the rounds. It's going around. All right. It does connect. It is not a bomb. Russ, I'll send you the. I buy them from a website online. It ships out of Florida, actually. So, but I know you're in California. They might have one more local to you. Okay, so it connects to the internet just fine. Let's stop that software download. Cancel and delete. Okay, so internet works. Does the disk drive work? Yeah, I get them from a website. So I'll send you guys the link for them. All right, so yeah, there we go. It's a little bit of everybody's fault, and that's okay. All right, here we go. We got GTA PS5 version. I always forget how these fucking things go in. I think it goes like this. All right, I got the disc icon. Does it read the disc? Nicotine, yeah. Hell yeah, I do. Unreadable disc. Did I put it in upside down? I might have put it in upside down. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. The disc eject button does not work. That's not ideal. image side towards the black bar. I always forget on these damn things. Look, I said I am the dumbest smart motherfucker I know, and I prove it every day. All right. Okay. Yeah, so the drive actually works. It just doesn't eject. Okay, good. Excellent. Hell yeah. Okay. Which is weird. It ejects fine when you manually eject it. Just the eject button itself doesn't work, which is concerning. Although not terribly, because it's going to be jailbroken anyway. So I'll probably just make note of it in the listing and knock off a couple of bucks for it. Honestly, I'm not going to tear this whole thing apart again. Just for that, because it works otherwise. Well, the PS4 wasn't like that. The PS3 wasn't like that. All right. Let's actually repair some shit. Let me go use the bathroom real quick and we'll actually do some repairs. Now that I've had my fun. Let me just get this front cover wiped down real quick. Okay. All right. Restroom break and then repairs. Yeah. All right. So, on the docket for today. No, I'm not going to fix it. I'm not tearing that thing back apart again right now. It's probably something stupid, and it works fine. It just doesn't button out. You can still manually eject the discs. I'm going to note it in the listing, take a few bucks off for the inconvenience, and sell it. I want it out of my damn hair. Of course, always wash the hands. I pee very fast. All right. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 PS5 controllers. Oh, yeah, I really got to fix the text on it. Sorry, let me fix that real quick. Hang on, my bad. My fault. Not that button. Let's move it back over here, shall we? There. Is that a little bit better? I don't know. There we go. 5 PS5 controllers. We'll fix what we can in like an hour. Because I still have to get up early tomorrow morning. And I don't know all of what's wrong with them. These are just ones that I've collected over a period of time. All right, let me set up my screen capture real quick. Enlarge this slightly, but I don't actually need that, so hang on a second. Okay. And then oh, whoa, what happened here? Hold on a minute. There we go. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. It'll do. It'll do for now. Okay, so let's test these things and find out what's actually going on with them. Actually, does it look better not stretched? Hang on. Yeah, you can see it. It's fine. All right. So let's test these. Because like I said, these are just ones that I've collected throughout my various purchases and other shit. All right, so number one. Oh, I had the wrong window up. Okay. Number one, got some stick drift on the left side here. Definitely got a little bit of drift there. Right. Oh, yeah, right stick too. So both of them got drift. So got to replace full joystick on the right side. Honestly, I should probably just replace both joysticks. Oh, I'm missing a button. Well, we can at least make sure the button works, and I'll have to find where I put that button. Oh, is this it? Is this an R1? No, that's another one. I've got parts everywhere. Okay, well, we can at least test the button and make sure it works. Yep, so it does work. Missing an R1, L1, all that works. D-pad, all that. Select or screen capture is definitely sticky. Wait a minute, what? Why does it have 2? That's weird. Okay. All right. So, I mean, it all does work. So stick drift and a good cleaning. And the R1 button is what we need for this one. Do I even have anything to write with? I sure don't. Well, okay, that one's easy to remember because the things are poking out of it. So, all right, number 2. Let's see what's going on with number 2. Number 2 has no power at all, no charge light, and it's missing these, so I've stolen them already. That's fine, I have extras. So we have no power at all on this one. I really need labels. I gotta get labels. Okay. So no charge, no power for this one. Just gonna line them up neatly. All right, number 3. Oh, this one has all the top buttons. How about that? All right, so number 3. Let me just go over here since this one seems to make the most sense. All right, so we got hard, left. Wow, Jesus Christ. Ooh. Oh boy. That's aggressive. Right stick, totally fine. Jesus Christ. What fucking stick drift is this? All right, does everything else work? Yep, all those buttons work. Middle button works. PlayStation button works. Okay. So horrible left joystick drift. Okay. Number 4. Jesus Christ. Immediate left joystick. Okay, so horrible stick drift on both. Okay, so both left potentiometers need to be done on this one. Everything else working okay? Yeah, and these need new sticks as well. Okay. And then number 5. All right, it connects. Okay. And we got some drift on the left side there. Okay. Yeah. So left stick drift. Everything else works. Yep. Okay. All right, so just left drift on that one. Okay. So let's do the one with no power first. So you can see we have no charge light, no nothing on this controller. And if I grab my tool that I know I have somewhere, here we are. So if we plug in my tester here, we are getting jack shit. We have no current draw going into the board. So let's find out what it could be. Must be Yanks control. It could be. You never know. You never know. My guess is it's probably a bad charging port, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. That's fair. That is fair. Well, it definitely needs a cleaning, that's for sure. Take it easy, hot cows. Oh, there you go. Even better, David. Perfect. Thanks for coming through, brother. Always lovely to see you. No, I mean, charging port actually looks okay. All right, now that I've got this off, let me plug it back in again. Oh, it's actually loose. Yeah, now that port is really loose. Okay. Yeah, probably the port. There we go. All right, so this is one of the older revisions. Can't tell which one just yet. Looks like probably the second edition, but it is an older revision for sure. All right. Little flux to get these rumble packs disconnected. All right. Okay, here we are. Let's move this off to the side. so let's check the inside of this port. I mean, the one pin on the end looks a little bit rough. But overall, it's not terrible looking. Let's give it a quick wiggle test here. Oh, never mind. There we go. Okay, now I can see it. So, there we go. Okay. So now I see the problem. Hello. It's given up completely. It has fallen flat. I can't even get it back up. There we go. Now it's happy. Now it's sad. All right. So yeah, port's the issue. Okay. Good to know. Oh yeah, you can see it on the back now too. I didn't even notice that before. Oh, do I have a rip trace? What is that? I think I might have rip traces. Oh, that's not good. All right. Oh, this might be the only one we do tonight then. Okay. All right, so we're going to come in at 420 degrees at 50% airflow. Oh, they're all gone. Oh, shit. That sucks. All right. Well, this got a lot more interesting now, didn't it? Trace repair indeed, my friend. Okay, well, this is going to have to be done on just a regular ass mat, and I'm going to need my smaller. No, you guys just hate me. That's all it is. There's just so much hatred. All right. Well, it's got to get done. So let's get it done. So if I'm not mistaken, the two end ones are ground, so I'm not terribly concerned about them. But oh man. Yeah, this is going to be a rough one. Okay. Grinding pen. I need a smaller Dremel. Yeah, that is true. Gotta find my fucking. There's a small Allen key that gets used to take off the fucking Dremel on these things. I don't know where the hell it went to. I never have my tools. Oh, I gotta get this goddamn thing out. Ah, motherfucker. Oh. Oh, that sucks. Alright, whatever. Keep it moving. Hang on, real quick. Gotta bandage that up real fast. Just stab the shit out of myself. Oh. Well, that is unpleasant. Oh. Okay, let's see if I actually have a tool. Ah, that fucking hurt like a bitch. Yeah, seriously. Medic indeed. Ah, that shit fucking hurt. I stabbed that thing pretty deep. Alright. Repairs go on. Injuries be damned. Okay. Alright. Dremelo's loose. Okay. Let's try this again without fucking killing myself. Alright, that ought to do. What's going on, 8-Bit? Good to see you, brother. You know what? I'd rather have a bigger pad to work with. I'll run longer wire to have a better pad to work with. Okay. Oh yeah, shoot me a follow, man. We're getting real close to the ROG Ally giveaway. If you haven't already done it, follow your boy on Twitch as well. I gotta grind a little bit more. Right here. There we go. And then this via over here. Oh. Handheld, the Ally. Oh no, where's my solder? It's not one thing, it's a fucking another, I swear to God. There it is. Should probably put some flux down. All right. It is indeed white. It is fake Kimbo Flux. It is an absolute lie. Oh, I don't have a fucking. I don't have a blade. Where are my blades? Oh, hang on. Gotta go find my blades. Oh, I might be out of blades. Oh. Maybe I have some really sharp tweezers. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to work with whatever sharp tweezers I can find, because I am all out of X-Acto knife blades. God damn it! I'm really batting 1,000 tonight. No, I have snippers. It's just fucking pain in the ass. All right, whatever. Ah, and of course, I pulled the whole goddamn thing. All right, no worries. We will redo it. Oh yeah, now we're gonna make it happen. Don't you worry about that. Nah, it's a mix of everything. The iron tip that I'm using is incredibly small, so the heat transfer is not fantastic, and it just broke again. All right, let me try and do this where I'm not left-handed soldering. All right, let me clean up a little bit. Let me grind away a little bit more at this trace, and try and give it something to fucking work with here. There we go. Much better. Yeah, the old microwave ones are definitely very nice to work with. All right, there's one. We'll straighten out the rest as we go, but. This is where I have to switch back over to here. Move this wire out of the way for the moment. Oh, I missed another wire that I have to do. I'll deal with that in a second. Damn it. All right, next one over is ground. Next one has a pad, but I did miss this via right here. Good Lord. It's very small. The heat distribution on it is not great, but it's good for precision, so I have to balance that out a little bit. Unfortunately, I ain't got Hacko money right now. I would love to get a nice Hacko set up for sure, but that just ain't in the cards. Not yet, anyway. Did the whole thing come off? Yeah, it did. Damn it. Okay. Yeah, see, I really need my X-Acto knife. Unfortunately, I just don't have one right now. All right, that one stayed. Not sure what a 951 is, other than an area code in, I think, Mississippi or Tennessee. Hako 951. Ah, okay. I'm unfamiliar with it. Yeah, we can work out a price. I'm down to. We'll talk again. I got to find you on Discord if you're on Discord. But yeah, I'd be interested in upgrading. Let's do the no power, he said. It'll be fun, he said. Fuck this. Yeah, that wasn't gonna last. Oh yeah, I have conformal coding. Okay, Discord request heard. Map, map, map. Gotcha. Heard. Yeah, I've got the coding. Oh shit! The Wizard 2024 dropping the big follow on Twitch. Thank you very much, my friend. Oh, okay. Hell yeah. Much buffs. Take it easy, a bit. I appreciate you coming through, my guy. Thank you very much. Hell yeah, David. Appreciate you, my man. Big preach. Gotta set that slow cooker on before I go to bed tonight. Otherwise, there may never be another Roy's Repair and Resale stream again. Because I will be dead. All right. Oh yeah, absolutely. Get with me on Discord. I'm only on Discord when I do repairs. So Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Those are the only days that you will find me on Discord. So if you send me a message and I do not respond on Discord, it's not that I hate you, I just don't pay attention. All right. Those look about right. Let's give them a clean. Hopefully they all stay put. Rusty Russ is the fucking best. You goddamn right. With the big $10 dono. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you, man. That's fucking dope. I'm sure that's gonna get clipped, and I'm perfectly fine with it. Hang on, let me get a good face shot for the clip at the very least. Hang on. Rusty Russ is the fucking best. There you go. That's yours. That's for you. All right. Wires look pretty good. Much appreciated, my guy. Much appreciated. All right, let's get some conformal coating on there. All right, get some UV on there. Get this stuff all cured up. All right, that ought to do it. Okay. It ain't pretty, but hopefully it'll do the job. Let me grab my ports. I'm gonna try and I'm going to tin up the port real quick, and I'm gonna try and just drop it on, but we'll see how it goes. I don't need that shitty tip anymore, thankfully. Oh. So, because of the time, I'm probably going to give myself one. Yeah, it's possible. It's definitely possible. Unfortunately, I don't have a blade that can cut through it right now. I really wish I did. I just don't have a blade that can successfully get through that. To shorten it up a little bit. One problem at a time. Let me get this port tinned, and then, yeah, we'll take another look at that long one, because I agree with you. I'm not happy about it. Okay. Port tinned. Let's take a look at that little baby one. The long one, I should say. Yeah, I mean, that is awfully long. I'm trying to think if I have anything. I suppose I could grind it away. I just don't want to lose the positioning. I can always reposition it, though. I could grind it away. I just really wish I had my fucking X-Acto knife blades. Unfortunately, I just do not know where they went. Yeah, you and me both, brother. All good. Let me see if I can grind it. These fucking tweezers are garbage, too. Oh, y'all can't see a goddamn thing I'm doing. My fault. What's going on, croupier? And Sean with the obligatory reball it. I fucking love it. I mean, I'm rewiring it. Does that count for something? Oh, now I done lost the whole damn wire trying to fix this fucking thing. Well, not the whole thing, but... Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to put the port on with the wires as is. And then we're going to manually run that one piece of shit wire. That's what we're going to do. No, you're fine. It probably would have been fucked up anyway. Let's just see if this wire will even reach to... If I stretch it out fully... Yeah, it looks like it should reach the pad. Okay. All right. All right, let's see how we did, boys. Let's see if those wires held up. No, looks like we got at least... Looks like we got at least two that still need to be fixed. But let's take a look. Yeah. Well, that is on there. Okay. All right. So now I'm going to bust out a brand new pair of unused tweezers, and I'm going to attempt to bring this wire over to that pin. I don't think that wire may be long enough. I may have fucked it, boys. I may have fucked it. Which is not the first time I've said that, but in this context. Let's see if this wire can even reach there. It looks like it might just reach. I can straighten it out a little bit. I might just get there. Yeah, PS5 controller, indeed. Oh, there we go. We got it. It took a second, but we got it. Okay. Now the real question is, does it fucking work? Did I even attach it to the right one? I did not. I did not attach it to the right fucking one. God damn it. Jesus Christ. All right, well, let's do it the fun way then, shall we? I'm putting it on the wrong fucking one. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay. Oh, it wasn't even connected. All right, whatever. Okay. So we'll do it the fun way then. I don't like the fun way very much, but we gotta do what we gotta do. All right. Is it the prettiest thing in the fucking world? Hell no. Is it gonna work? Probably not. Are we gonna try anyway? Fuck yeah. All right. Battery's plugged in. Ha! Ha! I don't know what that means, but it's blue. It's not flashing. It turns orange for a second and then blue. Let's see it again. Get orange and then blue. How about that shit? I'm catching up on chat. I don't know. I have no idea. It didn't power on. So, all right. Well, that's a goddamn miracle. I guess we can check to see if it has stick drift. Nope. Slight problem. I now have no light. I have light on one side, but not on the other. Well, let's see if it at least recognizes on the fucking game card reader. Nope. Nothing on the game card reader. No, these are just controllers from random Facebook Marketplace purchases. Yeah, I'm gonna put a little flux down and just touch up those pins where they're connected, except that one that I just connected. So I know that one is fine. And I just burned the fucking finger I already stabbed. God damn it. It's a night of injuries here at Rose Repair and Resale. Hey, there we go. Now I got something on the gamepad tester. There we go. And surprisingly enough, no drift. All right. Well, that is going to do it for me, guys, because I got to be up in like 6 hours, which is not nearly enough sleep. And I have to go turn on the slow cooker. Otherwise, I'm going to wake up to a fate worse than death. But I appreciate all you guys for coming and hanging out. Genuinely, it means the fucking world to me. I always love spending time with you guys. I'm going to try to make it to more of your streams, especially during the week, because that's when I'm working, and while I'm working, I can watch more streams. But yeah, I'm going to go start the slow cooker, and I'm going to go to bed, because I'm real tired. Only 6. Yeah, that's all I'm getting. Trace repair is indeed no fun, especially on controllers. Like I don't mind doing it on larger boards where I have more room to work with. Controllers is a nightmare. All right. Anyway, it's Sunday now. Happy Sunday to all you lovely folks. Love y'all dearly. And I will be back next week to work on more of these controllers and hopefully some customer consoles. Talk to you later. Peace.